Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vaygrim, and this is the first post-launch episode of Wildstar Addons. There's a lot of UI add-ons out there. There's a lot of stuff that does a lot of things, and I wanted to bring a couple of points to you. On this episode, I'm going to go over something that I find myself very hard to do without. We're actually going to cover a UI add-on called Trackmaster. Now, Trackmaster, you can just do /Trackmaster and you get this little window up here in the top right corner. And basically you have, well, first of all, let's start here with the wrench, right? The wrench brings up this window and you can do lines, line 1, line 2. What I actually like to do is a nice line dotted, but you can do arrows. You can have a circle, a concentric circle that closes in around your target the closer to it you get. A lot of cool different stuff. I have a nice white dot, though, that works for me. You just set that up. You can configure it between line and circle, however you want to. You've got a whole bunch of different symbols that you can choose from. Some blink, some slash, some swirl. I like to keep mine simple because it usually means that there's less going on screen. You know, I think this thing flashes a little bit when you get over it, but I mean, when I see it, when I use it, it's pretty low key. Don't have to worry about it impacting my frame rate at all. So basically what you can do is you'll see there's tracks, hooks, and clear. You can ignore clear for now. With track, these are the different things that it tracks by default, just Trackmaster itself. Challenges, quest, path missions, etc., etc. As you can see, I turn on path mission. You just left click on that once and it will automatically target the nearest path mission object for me. And it says right there, steel stem stalks. Say that 5 times fast. Well, I just right click on that. I'm going to pick those up. And it automatically changes to the next one unless I give it another target. Now, another target would be something like that. You see what that does? That line tells you. Another good example of this, let me see if I have any more. I don't know if I actually have any more missions right now. I think I'm missioned out. So basically, you have different objectives that you can actually have as a target. When you click on a mission objective, it will actually hook into that and automatically do that. I'm going to turn off path mission, otherwise it's going to drive me batty. Now, that's under track, and if you want to, you can change exactly different dots for different occasions. So, like, I could turn on path and make that a completely different line if I wanted to. Just left-click to turn that on or off. And see, if I move, if I clear my target, let's move down here a little ways, there's another resource that it wants me to pick up. That is a settler resource, because that's what my secondary path is. Well, that's just one example. There's also hooks, and this is where it gets really impressive. Target, that's the target window. Down here, just to the right. Quest arrow, that's the important part. Quest arrow basically means, I got a phone going off in the background, pardon me. Quest arrow basically means that when you click on a quest objective over here on the right-hand side, it will automatically make one of these lines to that. And you could have a unique line just for quests. Zone map, if you click on a point on the zone map, it'll make a line to that point. And then the group frame, if you actually are grouped up with some folks, then it will actually draw a line straight to your group party. It is a really wonderful add-on. I love it. And it has gotten to where I absolutely cannot live without it. Once you set however you want things set, you just do that and make your targets. Now you'll notice I've got 2 different lines here. One is for my target and one is for my quest objective, my path objective. So again, you can just do /Trackmaster, just bring that up. And I could leave that on, which means that that secondary line stays there even though I have this other one. And it's kind of nice, but you do have to really decide how busy you want it to be. Now, there's plugins for Trackmaster like quest objectives. I have quest objectives. The add-on Trackmaster Objectives is what it's called. I have that plugged in. There's some other ones like Subdue. If you ever get subdued in-game by a dungeon boss or a raid boss, then, oh, there goes that guy. then your weapon gets thrown from your hand. You get disarmed, and you have to find your weapon. If you do subdue, it draws a line to your weapon automatically, so you can get it quicker, get back to the action quicker. I think for raids, that's going to become a must very, very quickly. So I do really highly recommend the add-on Trackmaster. It's very, very good. You can just go up here. You'll see I've got a lot of add-ons going on right now. I'm going to do name so I can find Trackmaster easier. There it is right there. Now, this thing does actually take a fair amount of what they call calls, but so far I have not had it dent my actual frame rate at all. It works pretty slim, it works pretty quietly, and I really do like it. It also plugs in with some other UI add-ons like Zen Radar, but we'll go over those later. This is going to be the first episode after launch of Wildstar Addons. I really do hope that you guys are going to swing by. Keep your eyes out for some more great UI add-ons. We'll just tackle them one at a time to see which ones are worth it and which ones aren't. Thanks for watching. Bye.